Okay, you want to interview me. I don't know why. I don't think my life is that interesting. I was born in Portland, Oregon, January 4th, 1952, at St. Vincent's Hospital. I attended Portsmouth grade school in North Portland. Our family was a bit poor. We lived in Columbia Villa, which was probably a block or two away from the grade school. I was involved with some activities there. Fun place to go to school. I attended Roosevelt High School, also in North Portland. That's when things began to go upside down for me. I spent more time hanging out at pep assemblies than anything else, and I immediately got a job. I wanted to meet girls, and I was curious about girls in 7th grade for sure. I'd spent a lot of time roller skating. I wasn't a bad roller skater, and I would take the bus and go over to Imperial Roller Rink. We spent a lot of time at Jansen Beach Amusement Park. They had this big, huge roller coaster called the Dipper. The Big Dipper, and they had bumper cars, and they had dances there at the Tin Hut where some of the local bands would play, and that's what I did. I just had a lot of fun in high school. Some favorite athletes, Joe Namath. The reason I like Joe so much is because he predicted the Super Bowl in 1968, and they won. They haven't won since, so I'm still a Jets fan. I like Muhammad Ali, especially all the struggles and things he went through, and proved people he was still the greatest, and he's still the greatest today. And Mickey Mantle. Oh, not to mention Connie Manigan, who played for the Portland Buckaroos. You might remember him. So that's a few of my favorites when it comes to athletes. It's phenomenal. I had 3 favorite bands. Of course, the Beatles, Elvis Presley. My mother was a big Sinatra, Dean Martin fan, and I learned to love them as well, and still do to this day. But I liked all the 60s music, the British beat. Jimi Hendrix came along. It was just a wonderful time for the music scene. The Paramount Theater used to have a lot of concerts. Memorial Coliseum, saw Led Zeppelin, saw the Beatles in '65. They were coming through on their 2nd tour to promote the Help album. The Beach Boys, saw them many, many times there. Just spent a lot of time. And I was at Vortex Rock Festival. And I was at Jefferson Air Bullfrog Park, July 4th, 1969, Jefferson Airplane, with the Gary Ewing light show. Any of you folks out there remember Gary Ewing? He was the cat that had the big balloon type thing, and it had lights inside of it. It was a real psychedelic experience. I took a year of live theater, did a lot of plays around town, wanted to go to New York, get into theater, and that just didn't happen. I ended up in the broadcasting program, which was a lot of fun. They had their own radio TV station there at PCC back at that time, and spent a couple years there, got out, and actually went into broadcasting. I not only broadcasted, but I also sold radio station time. I'm still a broadcaster. I'll go to heaven being a broadcaster, and I like doing voice work and things like that. So yeah, that's the biggest achievement I've accomplished. I've been married for almost 33 years to a lovely lady by the name of Sally. We have 2 grown sons, Jimmy, we call him Jimmy Two Shoes, and Kevin, which I call him Sonny. He's 25, and Jimmy Two Shoes is 27. And now that they've grown and gone, we've adopted 2 little Shih Tzu pups. And they're not even pups. They're 3.5-year-old girls, and they're just the little princesses in our life. So I went back to college 3 years ago and majored in multimedia. I have a certificate in multimedia, and I just enjoy the heck out of it. The After Effects, Photoshop, those sort of things. Was in a 30-second TV commercial that airs to this day. It's almost been on 3 years for Gartner's Meets. We won a Telly Award for that commercial. Yes, a Telly Award. Out of 12,000 entrants, we won across the nation. So I'm real proud of that achievement. And in closing, I can say thank you for doing this interview today, and we'll see you guys next time.
Get out of that bed! Hey, I'm not done with music yet. Should I stop there? Let's keep going. 5:47 now on the car. Ooh, that's heavy, huh? The Blues Magoos gonna get you up at 5 minutes before the hour of 6 on Car. 1967 was the year there.